Yes, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 18th of May, 2024. It's just my weekly analysis video where we have a look at some of the Forex pairs. I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So that's these two books, high probability and divergence. Keep in mind, I've got this new book, Forex Trading Using High and Low Risk Strategies. Profitable Forex trading using high and low risk strategies. I think I've actually come up with another strategy, which I'm just testing at the moment. And if it goes okay, I will let you know about it. Hope everyone's weekend's going okay. I don't know, again, I'm up super early on a Saturday morning. I'm not sure why. That's what happens when you don't go out on a Friday night. My football team is actually playing today, so I've got to be at a bar at 2:30 this afternoon, which is a few hours away still, which is good. Yep, if you do like these videos, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I know they're not the greatest productions on the planet by any means, but we do get the message across. So thank you for watching. And like I said, if you do like it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's always appreciated. So, as we normally do, let's have a look for the week ahead in news. So we'll have a look at the Forex Factory free economic calendar. It's in my local time. I live in Cambodia, Indochina time, which is the same as Bangkok, same as Ho Chi Minh City. Monday, May the 20th. Looks like it's a public holiday in a few countries, Switzerland, France, Germany, and Canada. I'm not sure what that one's for, May the 20th. Someone else might be able to tell me. I should Google and find out before I get on the video. Tuesday, CPI numbers out of Canada on Tuesday. These are only high impact events. That's all I'm interested in. And this is mainly for the day traders. I trade off the daily time frame, or most of my trading's off the daily time frame, so stuff like this doesn't really worry me too much. I don't actually trade the USD CAD, or I trade a couple of Canadian pairs, New Zealand CAD, Euro CAD, but yeah, so. All right, Wednesday, talking head, Bank of England Governor speaks, New Zealand, interest rate news out of New Zealand, not expecting any change there, 5.5, so that's New Zealand on Wednesday, 9 a.m. me, that's pretty early. CPI numbers out of the UK later in that day. Thursday, what have we got? Oh, there's a wild gecko going off. Thursday, FOMC meeting minutes out of the US early in the morning. Then we've got all the flash manufacturing PMI numbers out of France, Germany, UK, and the US. So that's, I'm not sure what they actually are. If you ever want to know what anything is, just click on this little box here. Sorry, I lied. This box over here, the yellow box, and it tells you what they are. You can have a read of that. Whatever the flash manufacturing is, you can read all about it. It's a leading indicator of economic health. Yeah, why traders care. Yeah, I don't care. I just know it's a high impact news event. So if I was trading the daily time frame and I was trading the euro, then if I say I was trading 5-minute charts, I wouldn't be taking trades around these times. So I'd just be standing on the sidelines waiting. And Friday, retail sales out of the UK and revised UOM, University of Michigan consumer sentiment out of the US. So it's a pretty quiet week. Probably the big ones are the New Zealand interest rates and CPI numbers out of Canada. So that's Tuesday and Wednesday. All right, before we get into the charts, let's have a look. There's a Word document somewhere. Now, most people that are watching this video have read my book, so understand the settings on the charts, all the different colors, etc. I normally go through it pretty well in the video anyway, but if you've got you're not sure about things, or, and as I say, a lot of times, English is not everyone's first language, so this document may just help you a little bit. You can just pause the video or take a screenshot, read this. We have got the JAGfx Facebook group, which is a private group, and we've got the Telegram channel. So anyone's more than welcome to join any of those groups or channels, and happy to answer any questions, etc. anyone may have. So we've got red and green dots on my price chart, 3 moving averages, that's about it. A lot of trend lines, different coloured lines, and there's an indicator below the price chart. That's the MACD. Platinum's just a zero lag MACD. It's an oscillator, oscillates around the zero level. Generally, I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. I also use it as a trade management tool. So that's it. Now let's get on the charts. Now, where are we? Bang, there we go. I use TradingView for all my analysis. I don't trade off TradingView. Most of my trading is done on MT5 these days. I've still got 2 MT4 accounts, but most of my trading is on MT5. And also C-Trade or whatever it is. It's a pain in the butt, I tell you. I'm out of my comfort zone with that platform, I tell you. I struggle enough with TradingView, but I think it's C-Trader, is it? Hang on a sec, I'll bring it up. That one there, C-Trader. Got a few trades on there. That's a prop account. You can't see my balances there, but we're in the black, which is good. So yeah, it's just a clunky platform. People rave about it. I can't see it, but anyway. All right, let's get back to TradingView. TradingView. This is a sample of currency pairs. It's not all 28 pairs. I'm not a trade signal provider. I take signals. I give trade signals, but do your own due diligence. Oh, geez, what am I doing here? Do your own due diligence. Don't listen to me. Make up your own minds. As I said, I'm not a trade signal provider. These are in alphabetical order. They're highlighted in different colours. Light blue means there's a trade or trades on. Some action's been taken. Dark blue means there's a trade on. No action taken as yet. No highlight means no trade on. And highlight in orange or yellow, whatever you want to call it, means I want to talk about it in this video. There's no new trades for Monday. There's just a little bit of trade management, and that's on gold. So let's get into it. So we look at the chart here. This will start the top one. Aussie Swiss, Aussie Swiss, Aussie Swiss. Just to be clear. The right-hand side is information here. Normally it's the trade, the pair, the date the trade was taken, the signal. In this case, on Wednesday, the 24th of April, there's a new buy signal. Then my description of what I think of the trade at the time, the setup, and any trade management. So on the 30th of April, closed half and stop up to a certain level. Now, when I take a trade, for me, the new daily candle is 4 a.m. local. Most of the time, I'm not up at that time. I have been a lot lately, but my alarm's set for 6:30, which is 2.5 hours after. Not much happens in that little time frame. I see a signal, I'll call it, I'll take a screenshot, I'll call it in the group, and I'll post it in the group and share that trade screenshot into a folder that everyone's got access to. So it's all very transparent at the time. Generally, most of the trades go against me right from the get-go. There's a few that go straight up, but they're far and few between. Any trade management's also called at the time in the group in the daily updates. That's the Facebook group and the Telegram channel. So it's all... You'll see my losing trades, my winning trades. You'll see them all. Like I said, do your own due diligence. Just don't listen to me. But here we go. So the Oz Swiss, we took a buy here, and this one did go straight up from the get-go, which is unusual. And it's gone up nicely. In the meantime, I'm drawing these trend lines and adjusting them every day. Like I've already moved this one up today to there. Potential regular bearish divergence forming. If this keeps on going up higher, and it's no longer valid, then I just delete the trend lines, all right? So it's just a bit of preparation for divergences. Looking good, can't lose on this. Closed half on the 30th of April, so let's have a look. It'd be in here somewhere, I'd say. Closed half here. MACD Platinum was up through the zero level. We're at a previous high. So stops here now. My plan is just to trail the stop up. Generally, I try to look for fractals or something like that. But because this is an uptrend, I want to try and give it a bit of room to move. I don't want to get too tight. So I want the moving averages to go up. Generally, I keep the stop between the 50 and the 100 moving average. So my next sort of stop will be up here somewhere if all goes to plan. If this keeps on going up, I'll just trail it up. So that's the Oz Swiss. Can't lose on that. So it's all good. Aussie New Zealand in a sell. And we can't lose on this. So on the 8th of May, took a sell, which is here. And this one's gone in my favour straight away. It pulled up and back against me. The original stop was at that number there. So 107.19, which is up here somewhere. Um, Again, trend lines are drawn in place for potential hidden bullish divergence here. And again, if they keep on going down, it's no longer valid. I just remove those trend lines. So we took a sell, 16th of May, a closed half. So let's have a look at the 16th of May. I'm thinking it might be on the open. There's a big move here. MACD platinum was already through the zero level. So on the open of this candle here, a closed half, dragged the stop down. So locking in profit, can't lose on the Aussie New Zealand. Potentially setting up now. The MACD platinum's below the zero level, so it puts me in buy mode. If it sort of bounces off here, this would be a great buy signal. CAD Swiss in a trade, in a buy trade, so that's from the 14th of May. MACD platinum below the zero level, which is good. Prices come back to the moving averages, which is good, and bounced off. Initially went against me a couple of days, came back to the moving average and bounced up nicely on Thursday and Friday. Heading towards its high. Ideally, I want to see it break that high there, and that'll be great. Breaks that high, MACD platinum goes through the zero level, then I'll look at bringing up that closing half, bringing the stop up, put myself in a better position. At the moment, I've got a full risk on. I could probably bring this moving average. I could probably bring the stop loss up to below this low here if I want to reduce my risk by about 50%. But we'll just give it a couple of days, see how we go. It's heading in the right direction, so all good. Euro Aussie, couple of trades. Now, there is times I'll be in multiple trades, which is not a problem. We'll start on the left here. Left is the sell signal from the 25th of April, so Anzac Day, so we took a sell there. There's my trade management, so we can't lose on that. There's a stop in place already, so can't lose on that. This is a downtrend now, so I'm giving it a bit of room, and as you can see, my stops between the 50 and the 100 moving averages, and it's inside the entry level. In the meantime, I took this buy on the 9th of May. It's a high risk trade. You can see my notes there. High risk trade is trading against the new downtrend. There's no supporting divergence, but I do have the protection of the partial sell trade on. Now, generally, if I hadn't had that sell trade on, I wouldn't take this buy trade. If I'm taking a trade against a trend, I'll look for a few things. In this case, I probably may have considered it, because generally a couple of things I like is the MACD a long way from the zero level. In this case, it's not. The other thing is price a long way from moving averages, and you could probably make an argument that it's a fair distance. But the best thing I like about this is I had the protection of the partial no-lose sell trade on, so that gives me some insurance. So what I'm saying is this thing's gone sideways for a couple of days and it's fallen down for the last 3 days. Now, if I get stopped out on this, it's a loss, a full loss on the buy side, but it means I'm winning on the sell side still. So it's not the end of the world. It's not such a bad thing. Now, I'm pretty sure I closed half in here somewhere, so I'm thinking, yeah, when it reached this low here, this previous low, closed half there. So I've already locked in profit from there to there, and it's gone shot up, and it's come back down nicely. It's gone up again, come back down nicely. So if you break this low here, you think I'm going to get stopped out. We'll see how it goes. So be it. If I get stopped out, I'm winning. My loss is being offset by this sell trade still. So that's the beauty about being in 2 trades. I know there's a cost involved with regards. It's like insurance. You don't necessarily want to buy insurance, but you do for peace of mind. That's what I think about when leave these partial trades on. EuroCAD, no trade on. It's just sort of no man's land going sideways for a while. I can probably extend this out a bit. It did pop up a little bit, but it's not really convincing as yet. Last signal was this buy, didn't take it. Probably regretting it, but who knows. Euro USD in a buy trade from the 24th of April, so back here. Took a while to get going, but eventually got going nicely. And now we're at this previous high here. There's a grey vertical line here, which basically means it's a warning line for me, because there's been a red dot on the MACD platinum above the zero level. So that puts me in sell mode. Now this buy, I'll probably give it a day or so, and I'll drag this stop up. So the 7th of May I closed half. So let's have a look. Where's that? I'm thinking it might be nowhere, in here somewhere. MACD platinum gone through the zero level. Price was at the moving average, just wasn't going anywhere. Closed half.
Eventually dragged my stop up inside the entry level, so I can't lose on this buy trade. Ideally, I'd like more profit. So I'm considering moving up the stop if price continues heading up. It's stalling a little bit at this previous high. That's that blue line there. Any green dashed lines you see like that's normally a big level. In this case, it's the 1.1, big round number or something relevant, some 1.100, big round number. So we're looking good on the euro. Can't lose on that either. Actually, most of the trades are going all right. And here's another one. Pound Swiss. Pound, is it Great British Pound? Yeah, Swiss franc. I took a buy on Thursday, 16th of May. Thursday? Yeah, of course it is. There's a signal. Thursday, took the buy here. My concern was it's with the trend. It's, the MACD Platinum's below the zero level. The trend is up. Look at the moving averages. But my concern was this high here. Hadn't been broken, and I extended that line. I am concerned about being close to the previous high. So hopefully it'll break through that. There was previous hidden bullish divergence here, which really hadn't played out. When I say hadn't played out, it means it hadn't gone through the MACD Platinum, hadn't gone through the zero level. So that gives me a little bit of a warm and fuzzy feeling. And this buy, now it's broken through on Friday. Now, if it stays above this, that's great. We're doing okay. We'll look at reducing risk in a couple of days. So that's a pound Swiss. Pound yen, it's a pair I'm removing. Once I'm done, RWD, remove when done. I'm in a buy trade from back here, would you believe? 15th of December, still going up. This is just absolute crap. Even though it's grinding up nicely, slowly, it's messy as hell. And that's reflected on the MACD Platinum, how it hugs the zero level there. A lot of different coloured dots. It's not really breaking above or below this zero level too much. It's in a grind, there's no doubt about it. But we're on the right side of the grind. There's all my trade management. Just a matter of dragging the stop up higher and trailing the stop, locking profit. Pound New Zealand, no trades on. I was in a buy there, closed for a loss, in a buy there, closed for a loss. MACD Platinum still below the zero level, and we've got the last thing was the green dot on the MACD Platinum below the zero level. It's still heading down. The good thing in my private trading, I'm in a sell trade, which is great because it's a slightly different technique on entry, so it wasn't. I had to do so. It was a loss recovery trade, so it's all good. Pound USD, very similar to euro. I'm not in any trades at the moment. I didn't take this buy here. I'm sort of regretting I didn't. I think I did take it, but 24th of April, let's have a look. Yeah, I did take it. I must have been stopped out or something, and yeah, bummer. Yeah, I was stopped out on this spike down, if I remember rightly, and it's gone off. It's at this previous high. It's very similar to the euro. If you look at the euro USD, so just remember this setup. You see the high here, that pullback and that. Now look at the euro USD, same sort of thing. There's a pullback, there's your high. Can be correlated, highly correlated times, the euro USD and the pound USD, as can the Aussie USD be. New Zealand CAD, not in any trades. In my private trading, I am in a buy trade down here from here, based on this support level, which is doing great guns, which is good, but nothing happening here. MACD Platinum's above the zero level, still heading up. We're getting, we could probably drag this line across here. I'm not sure how far that goes back. Let's have a look at a weekly chart. Just quickly switch to weekly. There's a weekly. It's a pair I like trading, and I'll probably say that a lot. It is a pair I do like trading. New Zealand CAD, for some reason, it always treats me well. Well, most of the time. There are times where I get messed around like any pair, but there's some pairs I absolutely dislike. USD Japanese Yen and USD CAD, I struggle with both of them. USD Swiss, I don't particularly like either, but there's some pairs I really like, and this is one of them. All right, gold. It's the only one I've got to mention in this video. It's highlighted in orange, and the only reason I'm mentioning it is because on Monday I've moved my stop up. So the stop was down here somewhere, and I've already moved it up, marked it up. I've just moved it up to 2272.863. I'm in this buy trade from the 15th of Jan. There was another buy signal here. I called that. I should just move that grey line across a bit. I mentioned it, and there was hidden bullish divergence there, as you can see, marked by the green trend line. The only reason I didn't take it or didn't like it was because I didn't think price came back to the moving averages close enough. In hindsight, probably dumb move on my part. In the meantime, gold has broken up nicely, but I'm still in this buy trade from 15th of Jan, so no dramas. Moved my stop up on Monday, as I said. We're going to break this previous high here. We're getting close. So there's the previous high. I'll just move my blue line up a bit. We're getting close. So I think that's the all-time high for gold there, I'm pretty sure. Let's go to the monthly chart. Yeah, that's a monthly chart. That green line there is the 2000 level. We broke up through that. Back to the daily chart. Yeah. So we're looking good. Can't lose on that. Just trailing the stop up. It's all good. So that's just the only thing on Monday we have is trailing that stop up a little bit higher on gold. US dollar is the US dollar against 6 currencies. Those 6 currencies there. I'm looking again at trading this. I want to trade this because I think I can do all right on this. No problems at all. And keeping in mind that over 70% of all the market involves the US dollar, so it is a viable instrument to trade if your platform offers it. Before you do trade it, just do it on demo first, just to get an idea of the spreads, the swap fees, what position sizing, etc., your risk, all that sort of stuff, because it is a little bit different to your normal Forex pairs. So just be aware of that. Where are we? We've got a grey vertical line. MACD platinum's below the 0 level. The grey vertical line is because there's a green dot on the MACD platinum below the 0 level. We're at this previous low here, marked by this blue or aqua line. So just be careful there. You know, look at the signals, the green. If you just trade the green and red dots, you'd do okay with a stop in place. So it's US dollar, US 500, it's US stock market. There's the previous high. I'm pretty sure that's an all-time high. Let's have a look at the monthly chart. There's your high there. Bang, broke through it. There's new highs up here. Let's go to a weekly chart. Let's not muck around with a monthly. There's a new high up here, and bang, we're popping through it again. Back to the daily chart. Is it going to hold? That was the first one. There's the second one. Is it going to hold? Grey vertical line, red dot on the MACD platinum above the 0 level, which puts me in sell mode. This is the US stock market, which generally has a bullish bias, so don't be too trigger happy to go short. You're better off in the long term just buying, but they call it buy the dip, buy the pullback, what do they call it? So that's US stock market. BTC, USD, Bitcoin. We're up at, there's the previous high. We're still trying to get back up to that 73,000 level. A lot of support around this 60,000 level here. That's that green line there, 60,000. You can see on the right. Drop down below it a bit, but it's come back up above it, back to it, back to it. It's finding support there. Had a lot of divergence. I mentioned this in the last couple of videos. The MACD platinum's been below the 0 level. There's a 0 level there. That's a 0 level along here. Been below it. Eventually broken through it, heading up. Last signal was a buy, as marked there. So, has it got a bullish divergence? It's Bitcoin. Now, halving was a few weeks ago. So, generally after a halving, history shows that eventually it'll take off on a massive run to the upside. That's history. Now, whether that continues to do that, who knows? That's just what's happened in the past, and that's what we're basing a lot of our technical analysis on. What's happened in the past, more than likely, or there's a high probability that may happen again in the future. That sounds like a high probability that may. Nothing's set in concrete, that's what I'm saying, so just be careful. All right, boys and girls, that's it for the charts. How long is that? 24, 25 minutes, which is good. I'll bring up that high probability notes again in case you're wondering about anything. Like I said, everyone's more than welcome to join any of the groups. If you've got any questions, just hit me up, whether it be public or privately.
You can always contact me via email, admin@jagfx.com. Yeah, I normally answer within 24 hours. The only day I really have off is Sunday. I tend not to look at, I just stay off my laptop on Sundays. Worst case scenario, I look at my phone, that's about it. But yeah, normally within 24 hours, I live and breathe this stuff, so I'm not too far away from the laptop during the week. But it is Saturday, which means I'll go out and have a few beers, watch my football team play. I've got a birthday party to go to tonight. I've been invited to. Enjoy the weekend. Stay safe wherever you are, and I'll talk to you good folk next week. Cheers.